Today I have for you the ultimate meta loadout in Black Ops 6, the Krig C with the LC10, absolutely OP combo. So the Krig C, definitely the best AR in the game. LC10, not the best SMG, but we are using some attachments to actually make it outgun every other gun in the game. It should be pretty easy for you guys to get the nukes with this class. Ladies and gentlemen, if I were to change anything with this combo, I would probably take off the LC10 and then go over here and probably add the Jackal PDW. If I'm playing Warzone, then more so the LOADOUT. But the LC10, when you do add these certain attachments, it does make it very good, and it's personally my favorite SMG in the game. Like if I need a nuke, I'm going to be using this thing. And so we're going to be going over here and we are going to be adding the rapid fire, which then makes the TTK very, very fast. And what's so nice about this gun is that the bullet velocity is already so high that you don't have to add the reinforced barrel like we would on every other gun in the game. So now we can, increase that damage range even more, while also being able to have that good hit scan range potential. The RPM is going to be almost 1,000. Yes, we are losing a lot of our recoil control, but let me show you guys real quick. There is genuinely no recoil on the gun. There's a little bit of vertical, but like this gun, we have no attachments and we're beaming that far target at 50 meters. As long as you strafe in the gunfight, you should be perfectly fine. Incredible gun, genuinely the best SMG to be using at long range, even with that rapid fire. Now the rapid fire does lower our damage range as well, so we're going to be bringing that up by adding the long barrel. This can increase it to 27 meters, up from 19, so then we get about a 30% increase. And so now you're going to be able to actually challenge those AR users if you need to, given we do have the Krig C as our secondary in this case. But the long barrel with the rapid fire, crazy combo. Do you want everything in Call of Duty without having to play the game? Then you should check out my long-term sponsor, Guapsi. Guapsi is a team of real players that will load onto your account to legitimately grind anything that you wish. And this goes for all the recent Call of Duties and many other games. They will even get you iridescent so you can flex all the cool rewards. Seriously, there's no risk involved because they don't use an unlock tool. They legitimately play in your account. And I've been with them for a long time and haven't seen a single negative review. And so if you want to save your time and energy, check out guapsi.com. For the next attachment, we are going to be going over to the underbarrel, and this one definitely is a little bit OD. You could take off this one to go, add a muzzle on here, but what I like to do is actually add the Ranger foregrip, allowing me to move around the map a little bit faster. Since the game is momentum based, you'll get less dead slides the faster you're moving. So then, therefore it's just going to be a little bit more easy to, you can slide backwards faster, and we do get that recoil control. So if you are trying to shoot those enemies behind the head glitch, it is going to be a little bit easier to do so. But you could take this off maybe if you want a lot of recoil control, like you're just maybe not the best, then you could just add the compensator, or you could add a suppressor, then you're off the radar and you're good to go. But for me, I like the Ranger. Then I'll pair that up with the extended mag 1, since you're always in a gunfight in this game. Like you just always need extra ammo in Warzone and multiplayer. So we're going to be using that extended mag 1, allowing us to, just have the extra 15 bullets. And we only are going to just be reloading a little bit slower. So that doesn't really matter whatsoever. And next up, we're going to go over to the rear grip. And obviously we are going to be adding the ergonomic. Since this gun doesn't have the best TTK, this is going to cut down on those delays. So then you can win those close range gunfights, maybe against the compact, given the compact's still going to kill you if they hit every shot, just because it's, meant to be used up close. But it's going to give you a little bit of a better chance, especially if you see them first. You can try to break their camera. It also increases your jumping ADS speed, and overall allows you to just be a lot more fluid on the map. And so right here is going to be the 5 attachment LC10. Definitely start using this thing. Probably just in general my favorite build for if I do use 5 attachments, since like might as well use the rapid fire just if there's not any recoil on the gun anyways. And then we are using the overkill wild card. We do have flat jacket, shadow, and gearhead. The strategist, so helpful. Can't really do that in Warzone. These two builds are very good in Warzone as well, just so you guys know. But for the Krig C, iron sights, absolutely horrible. So you have to go over here. We're going to be adding the Dofrix MX reflex. Then we go over to the customize. I got to do a little bit of Warzone so I can unlock that blue dot, but we're going to be doing the pink dot for now. And this sight, honestly, my favorite sight in the game. Like I like it more than that reflex. Like this sight is super clean. But this gun, a lot of side-to-side bounce, and that's the biggest downside of the Krig C, is that it does bounce around a decent amount, which is why you have to use the compensator. Even if you're playing Warzone, I wouldn't do the monolithic. It's just going to be too hard to hit your shots and you're going to be missing some. So you definitely want to use that compensator so you can get that vertical and you get that recoil gun kick control, getting a nice 30% for both of those. And so now if we boom, okay, we're still missing a lot, but I think the game's just not registering. It's that side-to-side bounce. You know how you bring up or reduce that side-to-side bounce? Go over to the underbarrel, add that vertical foregrip, maximizing all that control. The G grip isn't bad, but I just think this gun has so much recoil that it's better to just maximize the control of the weapon. Then we're going to be going over to the magazine, and we are going to be adding the extended mag 1 just so you don't really have to worry about reloading. You kind of want to prop up and let the enemies push you, and this is going to allow you to do so very easily. Just the ADS speed is a little bit slow, so you might, like, you know, your true sprint to fire speed when you're sliding into a gunfight and you go to ADS, it's going to feel a little bit clunky, even we have the SMG for those, but you still want to be able to, you know, have the gun be more versatile. So that's why personally I'm going to be adding the quick draw grip, allowing me to be a lot more snappy on the target. But you could take off that quick draw grip and add a add a barrel if you're playing on the bigger maps or you're playing Warzone. But for like multiplayer, you should be perfectly fine with just the base damage range this thing has, and just make sure you strafe in the gunfight. You guys can see though the ADS speed's a lot snappier, so if you see 2 targets, you can easily snap onto all the targets. When you strafe, it's going to be a lot easier to hit those rest of the shots. SMG up close, you're chilling. We got a super good nuke today, one of my best nukes ever actually. So I think we have 2 gameplays, so definitely check those 2 out. Here's the builds. You can take off the quick draw and then go add the reinforce if you're playing Warzone, or you just want more damage range. But that is going to wrap it up for the #1 meta loadout in the game. I love it. I hope you guys do too. Deuces.
Losing B. Taking A.
I don't mind this map. A lot of the time I just can't find people, but I think I'm just sitting in like the wrong power positions. Like I know up here is a pretty good one, and I could just rotate this building, but then I don't have ADHD, but I just get so bored to where I have to move around more. Wait, actually, we can go up top and then we just look down at them. Okay, they're in the wall over there. So I should, in a way, push down there. I just don't want to lose this high ground because, bro, if I can just be up there and just shoot down at them, we're chilling. But then we got 2 of them touching tips, Diddy style over here. Well, it's actually so nice to have. Wait. Oh, where's my ammo? Where the fuck is my ammo, bro? They'll give me the extended warranty on this game, but they won't give me my extended mag. Okay, we can definitely nuke these guys. We just gotta, like, okay, I want to climb that ladder, but if I climb that ladder, I'm probably gonna get world starred. Now, since everybody, including myself, isn't capturing flags, I don't know where the enemies are. I see one up there. Probably use a sub right here. I'm gonna shoulder the corner, get the information. Boom. They might be spawn. Okay, I think they're spawning top right. Throw down the proxy mine. I think they typically just jump up, so maybe even proxy mine like right here is better. Oh, I don't know how I seen him. I don't know how I gunned him, but we actually had a reaction time right there. See, I think I would like if these doors, holy shit, if they could just stay open, because it freaks me out, dude. Like, I don't like to be in this area unless I have a UAV up. Missed every single shot. Okay, I think, yeah, okay, that shit just blew up, so I'm gonna throw down another proxy over here. He's not wearing a headset at all. Bro, give me my harp. I swear I should have a harp, right? I don't want to play too slow, because you know when you just play slower, then you just like, you lose your flow state. I don't know where they're at. Well, Pop's in there. Oh shit, I see them.
Maintain current posture. We're losing Charlie.
Bro, we're actually finessing them like crazy. Where's my harp? We just gotta play in these. Bro, why did I earn the harp from doing nothing after? I'm gonna play a little bit more aggressive. I'm probably gonna flip these spawns.
Take it C. We've lost Alpha.
This map isn't bad. It's just full of anxiety. That's what this map is. It's just a map of anxiety. And I think I'm gonna get sniped if I hit this. Okay, it does. No, teammate, you gotta move. This is my spot. 100% mine. Might be lower downstairs. They're all in the building, but there's so many little dark corners that I'm not going to be able to see them. I'm going to be able to see everybody until I get to a 29, and then I'm not going to be able to see the last guy. And just in case they slip behind me, use that for information. So we know he's in this room.
Losing B. We got the lead. Now hold it.
I think that was for the 28. But they should theoretically be pushed it out, right? Like, wouldn't they? This is what I'm saying. Who the fuck?
We're losing Charlie.
Like, that is incredible. I think we're on like a 28 and we died. Oh, I got a magazine. Dude, I tried to take it off and add it like 5 times and it never worked, but it finally worked. Maybe it was just, why was that guy glowing orange? The hell? Why was he glowing orange? Okay, so we got one on the side alley. Yeah, why are you glowing? It might be like a black steel type thing, but like, I feel like that skin is just asking to die every single time. Okay, we need to get this map control. We got TDM, which, oh, we're missing every single shot. I don't like TDM, but sometimes it works out though. Teammates, we gotta go. We gotta push. We gotta push. Please, please challenge. Please challenge. For the love of everything in me. Okay. Missing hella shots. I think I'm not used to having actual ammo on my Krig.
Requesting recon overhead.
Dolphin diving into my shots. Oh no. Okay, bro. See, then if I leave this area though, then we lose all that map control. So I have to push back out. But there's snipers right here. Yeah, there's a sniper right in there. So then I can't really do much. I think I just genuinely need my teammates to push forward. I think if we can get the harp, we're chilling. I don't want to play like this, but I have to. Okay, no, it just said harp. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Thank you. Stop lagging, please. No packet burst. No packet burst, please. Oh my god. Holy shit. Bro, we just finessed them so hard. We even used our Krig. Actually, no, we used our Krig to get to the part that we need to get to. Teammates are all in the building now. See, we have the map control. Wait, I can't throw down my lethals. Oh, now I can't use my lethals. Okay. That's a nuke. Bro, that's a TDM nuke. Bro, that was actually a pretty clean nuke. We just capitalized correctly on everything. And we just keep on going. And we keep on spawn trapping. And it's just too motherfucking simple. That was a goat skin I just seen. Bro, that was... I don't mean to like keep glazing myself after that nuke, but that was a good ass nuke. Even though we used the war machine for like the whole thing, without the war machine, I don't know if we would have got it or not. But you know what? That's just the way you got to do in Black Ops 6. See, this is the thing. Okay. Say they have like everything that they're going to be doing for the next 2 Call of Duties already all laid out, all planned out. They should modify that based off if stuff works well in the previous Call of Duty, so you can keep building off it. You don't have to keep restarting, or like bring features that were in the last Call of Duty back like 2 years later instead of just, you know, putting in the next Call of Duty. So I'm assuming that, oh my god, like they already have the whole timeline for this game laid out. But with the amount of money that they have and resources, I feel like they would be able to edit that and see how, okay, season 1, this wasn't good. This is not making people come back to the game. Let's do this. I'm curious if they lose a lot of money by making the game like more replayable, by having cool camos that you can grind for each month, or like we could even have weekly camos. I think every 2 weeks we should have a new camo to grind for 100%. There's our nuke though. There's the motherfucking nuke. Too simple. Too unbelievably simple. I get on Nuketown, but you know, I try to do it on the other map. I really tried. Just didn't work out at all. But if you did enjoy, make sure you leave a like and you subscribe. It's actually oh, it's TDM. I was like, bro, why did that go by so fast? These guys are Master Prestige for what? Master Prestige for what? Master Prestige for what? You fucking nuked.